Someone tell me how we bottled that point. Which, by the way, I would have taken before this game started. I actually said it as well. I did predict that we'd get a point at Selhurst Park. The boys literally proved me wrong. They took it to a next level. Bruv, they took that literally. I asked to be proven wrong, and what did the lads do? But this time for the wrong reasons, and the other way around, they fucking did it again. Unlike last week where we actually went and got the win on the Merseyside derby, which kind of got me hyped. But then back to reality this weekend. Seems so. We actually went and fucking lost the game. This won't be like a fuming Arnie fan cam today. Obviously, it's still a bit raw. It's more of a disappointment, really. And just a deflated one. What can I say? Your boy, Arnie J, Football for Life show. Match review. Liverpool v Palace at Selhurst Park. We just lost that game, courtesy of a last-minute winner from Palace. From a fucking set piece again. I told man, bruv, how long can we ride our luck? This could not go on. And look what happened. We conceded the late winner this time. I thought we were meant to be the masters of the late winner. What happened? Someone tell me what happened, bruv, because I don't know. The script was meant to be written different. Mind you, we did get a relatively late equaliser. And I said, if it meant closing shop, do it. By all means, I'd have taken the point, even at half-time. I said, I'll shake your hand now. Just take the point and run. That'd have been alright. Bit calm, but we couldn't even see our set piece. In the 97th minute, which by the way should have been 6. I don't know how that extra minute came about. But would have been complaining had the tables been turned. Maybe not. Actually, maybe I might have just said, you know what, I'd have been fuming if it was us. I mean, no excuses though. I think that goal should have been ruled offside as well, because to be fair, Eddie Murphy, why am I even laughing, bro? It's not meant to be a fucking laughing matter. Anyway, it seems like Gravenberch was playing him, who by the way was alright. The person I deem our best player. I'll still stick to that stance, obviously. One game's not gonna change anything. I mean, bruv, can't be ruling that way. Can't be, moving that way. That's just moving mad. But he was alright, bruv. He wasn't his actual self in the game, which I will come to in a bit. But coming back to that offside goal, nah, man, I don't think that should have stood, given the way they draw these weird lines, yeah? If they drew him straight, fair enough. But again, like I said, that is no excuse. We should be seeing this one out and just taking the point, bruv, moving on. I didn't want to be proven right, but it came to a point where I'm like, let me just hope I am, because look what happened. Look, we come about with nothing. Alright, and we haven't lost to them in like a whole decade. This used to be our boogie ground at one point, where we'd always like somehow not get a win against these man. I think there was a time when they beat us. Was it 3 games on the bounce, including Anfield as well? Anyway, our good run finally comes to a close. We've not lost there in over a decade till yesterday. I'm not gonna say it was shocking, but bruv, we bottled a point, bruv. We should have at least seen that through, having rescued the game, kind of. I'd have taken it, bruv. We definitely can't lose to Chelsea now. I'm still favouring us, as much as I'm reeling inside there. It's pretty vexing. We didn't even come back with a point. And that's what I called. Last minute, And it happened twice, by the way, last season, where we dropped 4 points in similar fashion. I mean, we still went on and won the title, so I'm trying not to lose too much hope, as much as I am deflated, because that performance was not great. That was such a shit performance, especially that first half. Second half, we done much better. Came out there, created more. And shame Two of our shots should have gone in. Isak got a bit unlucky as well with that shot from the side net. And Chiesa as well, bended in, who by the way was terrific in my opinion, having come off the bench, scored the goal as well. I think Wirtz just got a bit unlucky. Should have had an assist. Good save from Henderson for that shot that he had straight at him. Could have had a goal as well. I think draw would have been a fair result, to be fair. Could have maybe won it, but again, Palace had so many shots. Becca obviously came to the forefront, saved our asses big time, but unfortunately in the end, didn't count for nothing. Well, maybe could have done. At least we didn't lose 4-5-1, which could have happened, you know. Could have happened. But it's just so daggering to lose in that fashion. Are you telling me the lads can't even see our set piece? The fuck were they smoking, bruv? Come on. Calma. I did say this was not meant to be a fuming fan cam here from courtesy of myself. But, nah, bruv. It is shocking to say the least. Shocking in terms of maybe not the game overall, but that last minute set piece from a throw-in. What, you really gonna let Nketiah come off the bench and do that? Get that goal at our expense to not even take a point home? Bruv, let me tell you this, yeah. If we go Stamford Bridge now and we lose up there, I'm telling you, we're in serious problems then, because that defense is not good enough. Not good enough, mate. Something's got to be done. Quick! And I want to see this change really fast, huh? I don't know the fuck's honking outside, but anyway. Let me tell you this. Galatasaray, which I predict we should go on and win. I'll call it a 3-1 now. Might as well. I'm not going to delve into that match and do a preview of this video, because it's more big. I didn't want to actually come here and do this, you know. I might have just seen it through if we'd got the point and buggered off, but it is a point. I better not see this again. Hopefully not this season. This year at least. If it comes, okay, maybe next year in the course of the season. Like I said, it did happen twice last season. Maybe more, but the games that I can remember, Newcastle game at St James's and Everton. And that's 4 points we dropped, by the way. Now we've dropped one so far from a similar position of last minute. Probably the latest goal we might have conceded as well in Valder's era since he took over. Cost us a point. Could it be vital come the end of season? We shall see. Obviously now I can't tell because it's too early. If it is to happen again, bro, it better not happen this year. Let me just put that out there now. Hopefully not for the full season, but anyway. I think we deserved a point. In the grand scheme of things, if you put the whole game into balance, Palace played really well, so big up to them. I got to give credit where it's due. So anyway, all I can say is this, right? Come Chelsea game, do I see us winning? Probably not. I'll stick with my same prediction like I did last week after I came here once the derby game was done in my little review, stroke preview of these games in it. So I think I'll stick with probably, you know what, that game got goals written all over it, so I'll call that a 2-0. Don't know if I said that last week, but I did say it'll be a draw, and I'll stick to that stance. If we lose, we better not fucking lose that one. Yeah? Because otherwise, the convo that we're going to be having here might be a whole different one. And I got called a doubting Thomas, bro. People came into my chat. I'm not going to say exactly who, but if you know, you know. Do you see why now? Do you fucking see why? Yeah? What more do you need to see? I said to man, yeah, at some point, our luck's bound to run out. And look what happened. What happened yesterday, huh? Tell me. Because this is not fucking acceptable. It cannot happen again. It definitely cannot. And if it does, bruv, the amount of chill that I'm meant to be having, alright, bruv, I'm gonna leave it at that. lads, you better not fuck this one up again. My expectations for Istanbul are relatively okay. Like I said, I think we go out there and win. Probably with a 3-1. Could drop points, maybe. But it is the Euro Cup. I'm pretty comfortable, confident. See, my words even, I can't even speak, bruv, honestly. My head's not gone. But my... bruv. I don't know, my voice might be. Anyway, we see. A draw will not be the worst result for us on Tuesday. Away from home in a very hostile, tough Istanbul crowd. So let's just see what it is, innit? If we go in a slump, so be it. Might just be our banana skin. And then we come back after the international break, which I'll speak on in videos to come, if I am back. I mean, in the nicest way possible, right? I don't want to be. I had to, just get this out there because yesterday was so not on. All it needed, right? Despite the shit shows and stuff, if you see out that set piece, I mean, I didn't, like I said, want to be proven right until half time, where I'd have said, yeah, just give me the draw. Not seeing that out though. Questions need to be asked, and I'm here. I'm asking you. Because we need to know what's going on with that defense. It's been what? How many goals have we conceded now? Are we even in double digits? Or close to it? Because it's been a heck of a load of goals, you know. A heck of a load. 2 against Bournemouth. 2 against Newcastle. What's that for? Arsenal we got clean sheet. Burnley we escaped as well. I think Everton was 5. So what's that? 5 goals already. Yesterday 2. That's 7 in 6 games, bruv. Come on. Is this excusable? Are these the so-called standards now that we're going to meet at the back line? If we don't fix that, no matter how many goals we score, we can keep on outscoring, relying on these last-minute winners. I said it. But, okay, people want to call me what they want to call me. Fair enough, bruv. It's your take. I can't do nothing. But I am not going to sit here and start accepting certain standards, right? And expect to just, not call it out. Why? This is the whole point, bro. You gotta say it how it is. And if you can't do that, that's your problem, yeah? Rivals or not. Whether you're a fan, fellow supporter, that's on you. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the same thing. So don't expect me to try to jump on the bandwagon of but we still won this, that and the other. Because I said it. How long was that gonna continue? And if yesterday is not evident enough for you, then okay, I can't help you. Sorry to say, yeah, that's for you to sort out. But for those who are gonna come in my chat and say all sorts, maybe have a look at yourself first and reevaluate. Then we can chat, yeah. Anyway, just a quick wrap up on the game. I thought Gravenberch was alright, like I said, aka our best player. Mo had a bit of a shit show, I can't lie, bro. Shocker for me. Wirtz, like I said, a bit unlucky. Defense fucking shocking, yeah? Sort that fucking shit out. Because this cannot go on. Like I said, I'm deflated, bro. It's more for disappointment. It's not a fuming one, as much as it may come across. I don't know. It's for you, man, to kind of say it. Or judge whatever the fuck you do. Anyway, without going too much into... It's not meant to be a rage video either. I ain't rage baiting no one, bro. I'm just calling it how it is. Expressing my feelings on the matter. And that's it, bro. Becker, man of the match, obviously. Saved our fucking backsides. Could have come to something. Didn't even get that. Midfield was bit hit and miss. McAllister, Quimmers, bro. My man Crimstro tried his best, but I could tell. It was just one of those days when he just went quite at the races. For some reason, it could be fatigue, hence he got taken off for Curtis, mate, who I thought was okay. Nothing special. Did lose the ball on a couple of occasions, maybe 3. Nothing great, bro. I've never quite rated him that highly. Sometimes to do a job it's fine. Sobo was alright. Again, nothing too special. Did what he could, I guess. And like I said, Chiesa, brilliant, absolutely terrific, magnificent. His cameo as well. Rio was quite good, looked quite sharp on the edge of the wings, cutting in as well. Gakpo was alright. Gakpo? Did I say Gakpo? Gakpo, whatever. Mind the gap anyway. Well, speaking of gaps, he did try and create some, but just couldn't get through to that final end product. So I'd say it was kind of average. Overall, I'd say he's a bang average player. He's not a bad player, but just bang average. He's had a few very good games, but not that many. Yesterday was definitely not one of them. Like I said, he was okay in it, just average at best. But he did try and make things happen, so fair enough on that. More, like I said, I've said it already, bit of a shocker there. I don't know why he's untouchable, or like he don't get taken off. It's always Wirtz. Like, okay, fine, that's on Volder's mate. I'm not questioning you just yet, especially at this stage of the season, during the campaign. Yeah, you know what you're doing, bruv. Like, I'll leave that to you, innit? Have I missed anyone in that front three, especially? I think I've walked through the whole midfield. Frimpong, bruv, as a sub was really bad. He gave the ball away like 4 or 5 times at least, if not more. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe it's a lack of match fitness and sharpness. Not too sure, man. Not too sure. But I'm hoping he buckles up soon. Maybe some minutes in Istanbul may help. But I want to see an improvement from him. Quick! Kirkes was not too bad. Got the balls in. Made those runs sometimes. In and out. Crosses were okay. Slightly above par, I would say. So, it was good. Good-ish. Not great, but could do a bit more, which I'd like to see from him as well. Konate, bruv, obviously had a shocker. VVD was not too great. Kind of just about done the job. So that defense though, like I said, let me not even get started, because I've said enough on that. Strike force, like I said, we could have had much more. I know there's 1 or 2 that I am missing, bro. I know it. Obviously, OG Nketiah didn't play, Mr. Winegums. So I'm gonna probably change his name now, probably to a jelly baby. Isak. Jelly. If he continues on this run, shame that we couldn't rely on him to come on and do something. There we go, bruv. There we go. Isak. I thought Isak was not bad at all, but you could tell there is something lacking, just that spark which may come. A bit unlucky with that shot that he had, not to convert it as such. So yeah, man, I know they started in a front three. Him, was it Wirtz and Salah before Chiesa got thrown on, and our teenager Rio as well, and then Gakpo came on at halftime as well. Could Chiesa have come in maybe a bit earlier? I'm trying to think who he could have replaced, but like I said, I didn't see too much wrong with Wirtz, yeah. So for me, I mean, yeah, it was alright. But I'm hoping he shows more flashes of the brilliance that he has got, and we know he's got. But come on, it needs to start coming out now. We're almost in the next international break. Alright? And it's already October, more or less. About a few days left. So, bruh, for United game at home, we need to be fully fit. Like, match sharpness should be on fucking point. Because that is a must-win game. But I'm not getting into it now. Like I said, I'm going to save that for, because we still got time. Like, what, 3 weeks, something like that, before that game, I believe, which is our next home game as well. So we better be firing back then. Not back then, front then. Bro, yeah, I think I'm just about losing the plot here, bro. Not losing the plot as in plot, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, for all those who are chatting, now talking it, I'll wait. And then we see. Any thoughts you may have? Yeah, bruv, put them in. Let's see you now, innit? But I think I've more or less covered everything on the game yesterday. The spells that we had, all that stuff. Given you my thoughts for Tuesday, come Istanbul, next weekend as well. Probably a high scoring draw, like I said, a 2-0. In my opinion for now. See what happens in it. And until next time, it's been your boy, Arnie J. Football for Life show. Yeah, I think I've got it all out there. I'll be back, I guess. Have a nice one, peeps. And good Sunday to all. And in Team India, unrelated, not relevant, but try not to disappoint me, bruv, because these efforts, not all of them, but they know who they are, have more or less just got me deflated. Anyway, peace out.